I believe my first foray into Korean zombie drama was Train to Busan. And let's be honest, that is a beautiful bit of filmmaking and visual storytelling. I absolutely adore that movie. And then Netflix came out with their original series, Kingdom, but I was woefully late to the party. Now, the good thing about that, though, is that when they released season 2, I could binge all of season 1 and go right into season 2. A plague breaks out in a kingdom, bringing the dead back to life and threatening the entire population. But sometimes threats from inside are worse and more dangerous than anything a zombie apocalypse could bring. My guess is that if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, then you are really going to enjoy Kingdom. Me, I'm a low-level fan of The Walking Dead, which means I kind of tolerate it, sort of. But before you start hating on me in the comments about The Walking Dead and why I should watch it or why it's the best show ever, we're not here to talk about that. But before I continue with my review of The Walking Dead, and because we are talking about things that eat, well, I'm a something that eats, and I came across, actually my wife came across these things at Costco, and they are phenomenal. They are apple pie rolls, okay? So think, I'll see if it gets into focus there. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't, but these are spring rolls filled with apple pie filling, and then it comes with a caramel dipping sauce. There are packs, 2 packs within one single package. Each of them contains 8 spring rolls. Now trust me, you can eat all of them yourself and you do not have to share, but you can should you choose so. Anyway, the apple pie rolls at Costco, that's where we got them. They are spectacular. So there's a munchie for you in case you're looking for something while you're on quarantine or while you're on lockdown. Now, the story of Kingdom is quite rich, and I love how we get in-depth just looks at both the familial and the political relationships going on. I mean, it really dives into a lot of that and how the scheming goes about. All the while, you have this plague going on that is affecting the entire kingdom. From season 1, we learned that the king, the emperor, whatever he is dying. He's ill, and he has a wife, a new wife, and he also has an older son, the crown prince. But the crown prince is now seen as a usurper, and he's being hunted. He's an outlaw. And so he is on the run, and all of these guards are out to try and find him, to either bring him back to justice or to just kill him. Either way, he is a threat to the crown and seen as that traitor to the crown and really to the new wife and her future progeny, should she have any. As the crown prince is on his journey of escape and probably even self-discovery as well, that's where he stumbles upon the plague that's affecting part of the country. And what he sees is just, it's mind-blowing to him because this is in feudal times. This is not modern day. So it's all taking place kind of, I would say, medieval-ish, even though I don't know the exact time frame. The actor portraying the Crown Prince, he's awesome. He's a great, I love watching him. I love the growth that we see in him throughout both seasons. How he goes from timid to strong, how he goes from unconfident to absolutely sure of himself, but still having self-doubt also at some points. And I know that sounds contradictory, but it's true that he does it so well that you can see him where he stands up and he knows what he believes and he's fighting for what he believes, but at the same time, he's sometimes conflicted and not sure, should I really go this way, even though I know it's the right thing to do. I also love that he is surrounded by a group of amazing characters that all have just wonderful chemistry. Some of them are a little goofy, some of them are just downright strong and awesome. And man, if I'm fighting against the undead or really anybody, any type of enemy, I want this guy next to me. I want this guy next to me because they all have different talents and they're spectacular to watch. We also have a female doctor who is awesome as well. She's so strong and she's quiet, and I like that too because you just see all of her mind working and she's figuring out the puzzles and she's really trying to solve what's causing this virus. I mean, it's a little bit like Brad Pitt's character in World War Z where he's thinking and he's trying to put the puzzle together and trying to figure it out to unlock it, and that's exactly what she's doing in this as well. She's super smart and she's well read, and that's her goal, is to find the cure. Now, while season 1 is exciting and tense, Season 2 ramps it up so much more with the energy and the urgency and the blood. The drama is really high, and so is the mystery and the intrigue. And I mean that in the sense of that we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know, how is this going to be resolved? Will it be resolved? Can they figure out the cure to the plague? Will the zombies overtake? Will it just become just zombies all the time? And so every time we see these characters, it's just they do something, they take a break, zombies appear, and then we go again. You know, that same old boring formula. And luckily, spoiler, not really a spoiler, it's not like that. That there is excitement and it is driving, and I love it. The pace just keeps going and going and going and will put you on the edge of your seat. I like that we get a lot of answers in season 2, that things aren't left just unwrapped or unraveling or just unattended to, that they really close the gaps on everything. And then they open up new ones so that they have a way to go, so that the story doesn't just come to a screeching halt, that no, we've thought it through, we know where we want to go, and now they're going to take me hook, line, and sinker because I'm so invested in all of the drama and all of the anxiety that it's produced in me. I gotta say, the visuals in this are spectacular. I mean, not only from the scenery is just beautiful, and all of the set pieces that are just awesome to look at, but then the costume design and the gore. I mean, it is really well done because in season 2, there's a lot more of it. Now, one thing that made me laugh throughout both seasons is the different styles of hats that everybody wears. It is insane, and I think it goes to show class or position, and so they're all different, but they are spectacular. Some of them look like paper bags, some of them look like takeout containers, some of them look like the old pilgrim type of hats, and then there are these ones where they're the soldiers, where they have these hats with these really long feathers, and it makes them look like animals, and it was awesome to look at. I mean, it's beautiful, and I think that's what sold it for me too, with the attention to detail, not only with the hats, but the costume design, the expansive layouts, the villages, the kingdom, everywhere they go, that it's all beautiful, and it all looks very just like it puts me there, like I can feel it. And sometimes it's cold, and I felt cold. I mean, you just feel what the characters are feeling, which I like because then it puts us in the middle of the action. Each season has 6 episodes, and so if you really wanted to kill a day and watch it from beginning to end, you could, and it would be totally worth it. Now, they do leave it open, I think, for a season 3, which I'm excited for. I can't wait to see when that's going to come out. Hopefully, we don't have to wait too long, because I'm like, oh, the mystery, where they take the story and how they change it towards the end to lead us into a different path and a new path, all the while maintaining all of the integrity that they've set up. I'm sold. I'm in, and I want to see more. There's no sex or nudity. I don't even think there's any profanity, but the violence and the gore, it's off the chart. I mean, the last episode of season 2 alone, oh, super bloody, but so awesome. I give Kingdom 5 out of 5 couches. So what's your favorite zombie movie? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.